guys, and welcome to another episode of LucysQuickOne. I got you with all the news. Let's go. Well, thank God it's Friday. I'm gonna miss my dreads. Anyways, the story I'm about to discuss right now is a story that has been on the internet for the past few days and everybody has been talking about it. It's a very important story and we're going to discuss it, not just talk. So during the week, there was this doctor. Her name is Dr. Ifeyiwa Angbo. She came on social media to reveal that her husband has been beating her. And when she came on social media, not only did she come, she came with proof.
For 6 years, I've known no peace in this marriage. It's been from one woman to another. Just because I told him to spend wisely and not spend on women so recklessly. That's why I got this beating. Tried to strangle me and all that. Sat on my incision.
So immediately after that video was released, in fact, people started talking. Now, some people were really concerned about her, asking, is she okay? Is she fine? When I saw the video, I was really scared. I was like, I really hope this lady is fine. Now, her husband's name is Pius Angbo, and he works in Benue State as a news correspondent. So just when we were just trying to understand what was going on in this lady's family, there was news that the Benue State governor, Samuel Otom, had intervened in their marriage and reconciled them. I really thought it was a joke, but later on there was the video out there and Dr. Ifeyiwa came out to speak about her reconciliation.
I've taken your counsel, sir, and going forward, I intend to make my marriage work. I accept your apology, my husband. To the rest of the world, I want you to have a place in your hearts to forgive my husband.
Do you see how she looked? Like, she just wanted to go and rest. Kaffy saw the video just like every other Nigerian did, and then she reacted to it.
We usually with cultural and religious cajolement sometimes subject people into mental slavery and physical abuse. That woman is not all right. She's not even in the position to make decisions right now. Even if you want some form of reconciliation between her and her husband, you should separate her. Let her get herself back.
I sincerely agree with Kaffy. Now, this video of the lady Dr. Ifeyiwa and her husband Pius has generated a whole lot of reaction, of course, on social media and in the society. But I don't want to even dwell on the reactions because some people even had the mind to say that the lady in question must have done something to have made the man beat her that way. Like, I just don't want to have that conversation. However, I was able to speak with a barrister friend of mine. His name is Lawal Omosebi, and he is the CEO of Gnosis, a help initiative that helps victims of domestic violence. And we had a little chit chat about this entire story. Take a look. So, hello, Olumide. Yes. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So let's quickly delve into this topic of domestic violence. What's your take about this situation?
Domestic violence is a crime. Victims of domestic violence ought to be protected. Okay. What the governor did was to cover up a crime because something so blaring. You could see her bruised from her head. You could hear all what she said by him sitting on the stomach and all that. It's sad that someone who is supposed to be the chief judicial officer and the chief security officer of a state will cover this up. He missed a chance to put his foot down, to show that they will not tolerate domestic violence in Benue State.
Let's even quickly look at the lady, because when she was talking and saying people should forgive her husband and all that, do you think she's okay?
I looked at the video, I looked at her hair, I looked at what she was saying, how she was talking. That woman was exhausted. That woman just wanted this charade to be over. Can I just go back home? Can I just go somewhere? What should have been done was to rehabilitate that woman, to take her to a place of safety first. Let her rest. Not immediately after an abuse, the governor comes with his wife and then pushes them back into the same environment she was trying to leave. Now, this is the funny thing. Why do you think she would go not to her parents, but she would go online? It was a cry for help.
It's really
She's not an illiterate, she's a medical doctor. So she knew what she was doing.
Let's look at ways to avoid it.
The first thing is dating.
Mm-hmm.
While dating a man or a woman, the first deal breaker should be a hot-tempered or a violent partner.
Okay.
When you are dating and you see that this one is hot-tempered, has little self-control, always gives full expression to their frustrations or their anger, that should be the deal breaker. I don't know how people date nowadays because it's more spiritual now than physical. Someone just wakes up and says, God says you are my wife. You do not date. You do not check out the character.
Before I let you go, Olumide, just in case Dr. Ifeanyiwa is watching, or there are ladies or even guys that are in such a relationship, what's your advice to such people?
To the doctor, if she were listening, I will guarantee you that if you were Governor Autumn's daughter, he would not reconcile you with your husband. So don't sit down and think that you are safe. To others, never settle with a furious man or woman. Do not continue,
Right.
because that is the shortest cut to domestic violence. There is no negotiation.
I can't say this enough. In the face of provocation, whenever you're provoked in a particular situation, please just leave the location. And my darlings, the signs are always there. Please, let's try not to ignore these signs. Not let us be sorry at the end of the day. I really wish Dr. Ifeanyiwa the very best, and I really hope that she's smart about this, and hopefully we do not hear a sad story about her going forward. Let me know what you think about the story in the comments section. So guys, you remember the video, that mommy be calming down video? Remember that boy who was like, mommy calm down, and before you knew what was happening, everybody started saying be calming down. Like the catchphrase was something that everybody was using. Well, the boy Oriofe Lawal has gotten a movie role. Filmmaker Kunle Afolayan during the week revealed that Oriofe Lawal will be getting a role in his new production. I just want to say congratulations to Lawal. Like anytime I remember that video, I giggle sometimes, and I really hope, Lawal, that your mom has now calmed down. There is this challenge that has been going on social media for a while now. It's called the slow mode. It has to do with people dancing or walking or doing something with a particular song, and then they walk normally, and then before you know, they go into the whole slow mode and slow motion thing. The interesting thing is I've always loved this whole slow motion thing, so I usually do that on my Insta stories on Instagram. But however, some people decided to jump on it. Just take a look at how it's done. You know, this challenge is more like a dance skill, but some people who could not actually get it decided to do what they can. Don Jazzy does not fail to make me laugh. Take a look. And with that, I come to the end of this week's episode of Lucy's Quick One. I want to sincerely thank you guys for always watching this amazing show and always dropping your comments in the comment section. Like, without you guys, I don't think I'm gonna be here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this week's episode. I got you with all the good news next week Friday. In fact, I think I have a surprise for next week. But till then, don't forget to subscribe to this channel